didn't even get to cross.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Killbolt. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my laptop. It's going to be how to make this. This is going to be my new YouTube picture. It might actually already be saved, but actually probably most likely it's already saved by the time you guys watch this video. But this is my YouTube picture and this is how I make it. This is Blender. I'll put a link in the description. It's really easy to get because it's free. And I'm not talking about like free, like, hey, go through YouTube and get a free download. It's literally free. So I'm going to go ahead right here and I'm going to hit new. Oh, sorry, misclicked. New, reload startup file. You guys will start with this. And I'm going to start off with right clicking. Now don't left click. Right click, X, delete. Right click, X, delete. Right click, X, and delete. Alright, simple as that. I'm going to hit object because my cursor is moving around. I'm going to hit object, snap, cursor to center. There we go. I'm going to hit view, front. Now if you guys have a number pad, you guys can just do it right here. It's not hard. I am on my laptop, so I don't have a number pad, but I do have a mouse hooked up, which is why I can rotate my camera like this. You click the mouse wheel and rotate your camera. But I'm going to go back, front. Now you want to have your camera facing the front and you want to have your cursor in the center before you add a camera. And that's what I'm about to do right now is I'm going to add a camera. But the reason you want to be doing that first is because if I'm facing this way, the camera is going to be facing this way. And I'm going to have to try and guess on which way is straight. So to just start it out from straight, you're going to go to front. Easy as that. Hit add, fail, add camera. Now what I like to do is pull this little tab out about right here, put this away, pull this out, and hit view. When hit the view on this one, not on this one, on this one, hit view, camera. Now kind of just pull it out a little bit until you can only see that box. I like to be able to see all my tabs as well as this camera view. Now what you're going to do is you're going to click this little plus sign and click lock camera to view, which means now if I zoom in and out on this one, it's moving my camera. If I do that on this one, it's not. See, it's just moving it. But if I zoom in and out while on this one, it moves my camera because it's locked together. Now let's do that. And the reason I like to have that camera there with that view is because it's kind of like a pre-render view. I could see what's going to be rendered, kind of what's going to be rendered first, and that's what I like. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to add, kind of like, God, excuse me guys, kind of like a backdrop. So you're going to click over here, add mesh plane. Easy as that. Now you're going to hold S and move it out really big. Right there, really, really big. And then it's, you know what, hold on, I'm going to flip it around. You'll notice how, like, if it's that way, it's blue. If it's that way, it's gray. Doesn't really matter. But now I'm going to rotate this. And to do that, I'm going to hit R for rotate, X for the X axis, and I'm going to type in 90. So 90, and it flips it, and then hit enter. All right. Now, I'm going to move this back just a little bit, like right there. Okay. The reason being is because now I'm going to add in some text. So I'm going to add the text. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to rotate it. So R for rotate, X for the X axis, 90. There we go, plain and simple. Now I can either move it in this window or I can move it in this window. Either way, it still works. I'm going to scale it up. So I'm going to press S, scale, and then I'm going to left click to save. Easy as that. Now, while I have this selected, while it's outlined in orange, I'm going to edit it by pressing tab. So tab, backspace. Dang, you guys cannot see that. Hold on. I'm going to hit tab again so it's blank. Actually, I'm going to type something in there so that I can see it later. And then I'm going to press tab again. What you do when you add this plane in first should be go over here to this materials tab, click this one, and then take it down to black. There you go. We got a black background. Now you guys can see your texts. So to edit them again, press tab, delete it. I'm gonna write killbolt. So K-I-L-L. I'm gonna capitalize the B-O-L-T. There we go, guys. No, we're done. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Move this over, center it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna move it down a little bit so it's in the center of my screen. And then I'm going to make a new material for this. And this one's going to be black. No, it's going to be white. It will be black, but I'm not doing black first. So this one's going to be white. And let's do white intensity. I just cannot stop yawning, guys. Intensity 1, emit 2. 2 is the sides it's going to go. Now what emit means is it'll basically emit light. You won't be able to see the light like shining on anything, but it'll shine. So now that that's done, we're going to come over here to font. And I'm going to move this out a little bit. I already have some fonts saved. So I already know which one I'm going to use. But if you guys don't have any, I'll leave a link in the description to the website that I download my fonts from, which is free. And I'll leave you guys that link and the link to Blender. So I'm going to go over here. I have it bookmarked. Fonts. I'm going to use this one. Okay. So, I mean, it looks decent. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to extrude it. Just go up and extrude it to 0.05. Okay. Now we want this at about 25. Okay. And we actually want this extrude down to about 20. Sorry. Okay, so we want extrude 20, depth 25. The reason being is we're about to duplicate this. Now that that's done with the font and the depth and the bevel, or the extrude and the bevel, now we're going to hold shift, click D, or press D, sorry, and then we'll have this duplicate here. Now, in order to, where did it go? Okay, in order to not save it where it is right now, like see it's right here, and I don't want to save it there, you're going to right click. Make sure you don't left click because then you'll spend time trying to like line it up again. Right click and it'll snap back, and then there is a duplicate, but you're going to take this down to 0 and take this up to 50. So take the bevel away and the depth of the bevel away, and then make the extrude up to 50. Then you're going to go here and you're going to hit minus. We want to take that material off of it. And we're going to add another material, or make a new material, which is black. Okay. So there's one part done. Now, for the next part, let me look at that. Because this is emitting light, you can look at it without a lamp, and you can kind of see it. But I do want a lamp on here, like the other one. Oh, not new. Okay. Escape. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click right there. Fail. Why is it? Oh, whatever. Okay. We're going to hit object, snap, cursor to center, and try and bring the cursor over here. Why is it? That's kind of stupid. There we go. Okay, so we kind of want it in that right there, that corner. So I guess just make sure there's nothing else there and click. I mean, never had that problem before. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to click add lamp spot. All right. Now this part's kind of tricky just because the rotating is kind of weird. We're going to rotate. We're just going to press R. And then we're going to rotate it about right there. Save it and then rotate it again. Rotate. There we go. And that's not too bad. Alright, and then... No, you know what? Let's do it more of an angle. So let's rotate it kind of like right there. If you guys press R again, you guys can get this kind of like directional one. Directional rotate. Which helps sometimes. It's kind of a pain sometimes too though. Okay. About right there. Yeah, right there will work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change the energy up to 2. We're going to change the distance to 15. Will 15 work? I think 15 will work. Yeah, we'll change the distance down to 15. You don't really have to mess with anything else, actually. So that's pretty much it. Then we're going to render it and see what it looks like. Now, it might epically fail. That is why you want to render, because it could epically just look horrible. See, like, that doesn't look too bad. That shadow is just kind of ridiculous there, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this green, kind of like, not like that. Click this green one, drag it this way, click R again to rotate it. And let's see how that looks. Should look better. See, the shadow is not like way over here. It's not exactly the same, obviously, because making the exact same thing is kind of difficult. But play with the lighting if you guys want. You know, if you guys want no light on the background and you guys just kind of want it to look. Excuse me. You guys just kind of want it to look like this. Then don't even add a lamp. But make sure you do that second layer with emitting, and you have to do you have to do the second layer with the black in it as well, because it won't, if you guys want it to just be solid white against the black background, then don't do the second layer. But if you want it to look like this, you're going to need that second layer so that the first one can kind of shine around it. But if you don't put that emission up, the light emission, then you won't be able to see it. It'll just be black because there'll be no light at all in the image. Like, let me show you. Get this. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Change the emission down to 0. Render, and it should all be black. Yeah, see, there's no light anywhere in the image, so it's all black. So, escape. Change that back up. And then now we can see, because it's not enough to like light up the background, but it just shines a little bit. So there you guys go. That's how you do that. If you guys need help like stretching out the picture without ruining the picture, like if you were to go